But yeah, I did meet Puppet's father.
I miss
really.
Grand Shad.
Yes.
I miss him. I always got him a chair at SmashCons. I would give him a chair so he could sit and relax.
Oh, look at you, man. Tournament organizers out there, man. Events, get you a tent, okay?
We always get him a DX Racer so you can just sit and relax and supervise.
There you go, man. Now, speaking of sitting and relaxing, there's going to be quite a bit of that here.
Brother. I think it is Puppy's brother.
I think it is too, man. It's the luscious locks for me. It's the locks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so clearly a household of excellence. For that family, of course, Squirk, now going by Tyler, has been successful with Yoshi.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you're right.
Puppe has been extremely successful with Pokemon Trainer. Raven here, not as much of a tournament goer, but
sure,
it's clearly mid this far in bracket.
Yes.
The Snake, Jerm going to play Villager, it looks like. Villager, another one of those characters we don't get to see very often.
And I'm not complaining. I'm kidding. I just look. I'm from Nebraska, and so like back in Smash 4, we had Skilliger, played very well, still plays very well. Big shout out to him. And of course, we also had MJG. Nebraska and Kansas just being neighbors. MJG. They would come through. So I would just be like,
Brawl.
I was just like, yo, Shaky, if you come from Kansas, to stop these villagers, because I don't want to commentate. I'm kidding. But here we go. We're jumping into this match right here. We got Jerm, of course, a bit of a blast from the past, like we talked about. Man, Tant and myself, our nostalgia glasses are always on. And, of course, a character that we are a little bit more accustomed to. Snake is here, courtesy of Raven. Let's get it.
Yep, everyone is here as of Monday. With Sora coming out, and Snake, one of those characters. He was the one that was everyone is here. He was on the screen when that happened. But does he have what it takes to take down Jerm's Villager?
Oh, yes. We will have to see here. Now, you talked about relaxing with Grand Shad. Now, I was talking about it earlier. We're going to see a lot of relaxation stations here in this match. I mean, both of these two characters, of course, can be very explosive in moments, but it's all about setting up shop. We need that right setup right here to really make it happen.
Yeah, we got to pitch the tent just perfectly. And keep it weather resistant here. As there's trees popping up all over the place in this matchup.
That's right, man. Popping up all over the place, but so is the damage here on both sides. As you can see, yes, gets the grenade in hand, going to go ahead and chuck it. Cooked it just maybe a little bit too long. Now, keep in mind, too, Villager can take some things. Actually, can take pretty much all things away from Snake. So, of course, if you're going to play a Snake, you got to be very well aware of that.
Yep. But Snake has a tool to take away your soul, and it's that C4. Raven making a big play there. Oh, wait a minute. I think the bowling ball broke Cypher. And he didn't expect it there, so wasn't able to air dodge up in time. So dead even heat here.
Yeah, I'm completely spaced on that, man. Snake's such a difficult character to interact with off stage. I mean, he has armor on the Cypher on the way up, and then he can air dodge pretty high after it. And you know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of precision to deal with Snake off stage. But unfortunately for him, he's paired off against a Villager, man.
I think
they got tools.
They have tools. I think Jerm did get some data there. You can see that Raven likes to run up and do shield. I wouldn't be surprised if he saves it for kill percent and goes for that run up. If he's going to run up and shield, he's just going to scoop him with the back throw and throw him off stage and get him where he wants him.
Every time, yes. That forward air and back air right there, unfortunately, not being able to hit Snake off of the Cypher. Yes, the dare out of shield. Now, what's funny enough is that, Snake, obviously we know him, has some really great normals, namely F tilt, down tilt, up tilt specifically, you know what I'm saying? But not really finding much success here. Every time he touches Jerm's shield, it's just nair after nair every time. He's going to have to mix it up close. Ugh. Okay.
Oh, that was a 2-turn up, I think, and that was not quite enough to get it there. Of course, Villagers up air and down air have a little bit of RNG element. They could be 1 to 3 turn-ups. The more the better, and he caught him. He did it. He did exactly that. He caught him running up shielding and scooped him with the back throw, and he did get the data.
Talk to him, Tant. Okay, now the forward tilt right there at the ledge, of course, really strong option. And yes, it was a sting all along, trying to find an opening there for the C4. Almost said Cypher there. Good Lord.
I promise they can't hear me. We're just writing the timeline as it goes on.
We are writing it as it goes. Yes, we are certainly in charge of the narrative here. Jerm, I mean, with the way that they're playing too, they might actually be a part of the TVA as well too. I mean, a pretty commanding lead right now. Now, I only say this because yes, you know what I'm saying, you are on 128%, but we just cannot forget about the fact that Villager is such a hard character to KO.
Using the down throw, the F tilt guaranteed at that percent.
Down throw, up tilts on the horizon though too, man. Just one hit should be enough to do it. Okay, yeah, it's online now, as if Snake needed any more kill options, right?
Mm-hmm. One of the few guaranteed grab kill confirms in this game. That's not just an organic throw. Ooh. Gets the hatchet out.
That's right, axe gang, man. Kung Fu hustle style. Okay, I like that.
The old Snake Soul Stealer there coming in and trying to even it up. Raven still falling behind, though, 76 here.
That's right, man. But this is far from undoable, man. I mean, we talked about, just a lot of the great things Jerm has been doing, but I got to give it to, just the C4 gameplay and the placements. The grenade play has certainly been very strong as well. Just cooking them just long enough so Jerm can't take one and try to throw it back at him or pocket it. Yes, yeah, we're gonna lean into some of that up close and personal combat here. Just has to break that barrier though. Lloyd Rocket is out. Tough move to work around.
Tough work. Tough for Snake to move around. Snake not the beacon of mobility here in the Smash roster.
Not at all.
Tons of camping tools. Oh, big opportunity missed there by Raven. Tried to get that back throw off a whiffed grab, couldn't get it. Or sorry, back air off the whiffed grab, couldn't get it there.
Okay, and again, another Lloyd Rocket, like you said before, it's really tough to keep your composure in between Villager and the Lloyd Rocket. I mean, when you get that close on Villager, you're basically staring into the eyes of death. Look at Villager, man. See a guy like this approaching. Oh, did he give him the sticky?
I believe he got the sticky C4 here. If he gets an up throw, that's going to be stock.
Okay, he's looking for the up air here this time. It is certainly on the horizon. Axe, unfortunately, out of commission.
Now, if he got the sticky, he would have used it there. So I think he went for it, though. So if it fell off, I don't know where it is.
Okay, grenade back in hand. Z dropping them all over the place. Shield dropping, rather. Oh!
Yep, and it had fallen off on the right platform. As our producer noticed, we're trying to keep track of everything going on here. But Jerm able to close that one out in a narrow fight there.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. I mean, I didn't expect that match to be lopsided or, top-heavy by any means. I did expect it to certainly go down to the wire. Again, Raven just showcasing a lot of resilience, was able to try to dig deep, but unfortunately just not deep enough. Now, what's funny is Snake actually has a lot of strange animations I feel like don't get enough, highlight. So, obviously, he does have the sticky animation that we don't get to see much of. But he also had, if things blow up around him, he grabs his ears, doesn't he? He can also recline and eat, can he? He has an animation where he's laying on the ground and he can eat, too. Yeah. Or maybe that was just Brawl. I can't remember.
I don't know if he has the rations.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? He has a lot of really cool stuff. And then, of course, we can't forget about, if you go to the Brawl website, there's the animation of him grabbing Ike with his arm behind his back and hand over his throat. And I'm just like, yo, Snake is going to have, the cool grabs. And then when he actually was released, it was just what you see in the game. I'm just like, damn it. Sakurai almost had it. Close.
So close.
Cigar. I know, so close. These percents aren't close, though, right here, man. This is quite the turnaround start right here for Raven. Nonetheless, man, this is this is just the way you need to start it out with Snake. We talk about it all the time, Tank. You know what I'm saying? You get the lead with a character like Snake, and it has become really the most impossible character to fight.
I'm actually curious. I don't know the answer to this. If Villager can pocket C4, I don't know if he can. I don't know if he, and if he can, does he have to pocket it when it blows up? Oh, parry okay, but a grab and a forward tilt. He'll take the guaranteed damage. I feel like he could have got the up tilt there, but doesn't. Choose to do that. Figured that tilt will do it. Gets the up tilt off the forward air anyway, though. Raven with a nice, strong lead here.
Do not bring a slingshot to a kneecap fight, sir. Are you crazy? Great stuff. Yeah, man. This is quite the turnaround here from Raven. I mean, really just leaning into just getting in Jerm's face. I feel like in the last game he was just a little bit too hesitant, maybe too reserved in some of those interactions. But right now, man, closing out that distance, which is really strange to say for a character like Snake. I mean, usually he's all about that distance, but here, though, finding a lot of success, just beating Jerm down. Let's just call it for what it is.
Yeah, and you can't help but feel that maybe Raven got the data he needed to make adjustments. He was starting to bring it back in the first game. Narrowly dodges the tree there.
Okay, but for how much longer? I mean, I feel like a Villager of this caliber, you're going to find success with that tree or that axe sooner or later, man. Two very strong tools in their kit. Okay, yeah. And now you have to approach here. This is the kind of the fish out of water, type of play style right here for Villager. Oh, watch yourself. The C4 is right above your head, little man.
And, an adjustment that Raven has made that's been very good for him is he's using Snake's crouch to get under the slingshot and avoiding having to shield it. That's giving him a lot more mobility, and I think that's making a big difference as he takes a 2-stock lead here, Rod.
This is a very commanding lead. This is a I hate to ask the question. I was like, just where was this Snake in game number 1? I mean, you're doing this with what feels to be little to no effort. I mean, no disrespect to Jerm. Jerm obviously still putting up a fight nonetheless, but Raven's very in his bag right now, if I may say so myself.
Yep, seems to be his way. Just made a few adjustments, and it's been all Raven. That's so Raven.
That's right. Definitely tapping into the future here. Oh, but didn't see that one coming. Unfortunately, the arrow's going to shut it down, man. Jerm What appeared to be, kind of this ice skating uphill type of mentality. I mean, it's starting to become a little bit better for him, but work obviously not done yet. Yeah, I like that up tilt again. Really, I mean, just when it came to like the Lloyd Rocket gameplay in the last game, I mean, really struggled. This time though, getting up underneath Villager and that Lloyd Rocket up tilt's going to put on some damage.
And that crouch has just been a vital tool for Raven. You would think, like, of all the things to be a matchup adjustment, using crouch to duck under Villager's slingshot, but it is really working for him very well. Yeah,
because even when he gets close enough, you can down tilt out of that too, which of course is showing a lot of success for. Okay, he was able to. Okay, little precise there with the weaponry. I like it.
Rare snake down smash sighting there.
Oh, true, very true. Don't get to see it as much as proximity mine back in Brawl. Now I was a snake player back in Brawl. I used to proximity mine all over the place. One over there, C4 over there. You're in trouble.
Snake was a problem. Oh, wait a minute. Bowling ball, not going to do it though.
Not quite. Now, if he does it here in the corner of the stage, he might find himself a little bit more success. Still good damage. Trees online, which means I can swing this axe around, but no axe in the world is going to be able to save you right there from F-tilt, courtesy of Raven. Great game number 2. Let's see what we get for game 3 here, Tant.
Yep, down throw to forward tilt, guaranteed at that %. Raven acknowledging the situation, making big work of him, and now we've got game number 3. Feels like Raven's got all the momentum, but Raven turned it around in that second game. I feel like Jerm can make some adjustments here, knowing that, okay, he's ducking under my slingshot. Is Jerm catching that? I'm not sure that Jerm is at this point. So he's going to have to make some adjustments. No character switch. I'm just saying, maybe shoot the slingshot lower to the ground or come in with a different approach option. And that's tricky because Villager doesn't have a quick grab. He can't just do a tomahawk, jump in and do a tomahawk grab on Snake like a lot of characters might like to do on Snake when he's doing stuff like this.
It's really tough, man. You're really going to have to mix up the approach options. I'm not entirely upset at the grab, you know what I'm saying, that Villager has. I mean, if they maybe do like pivot grab or maybe like if they just really mix up the approach, I mean, they'll find themselves a lot of success because down throw is some of those earlier percent. You get like down throw forward air a few times, and depending on the terrain of the stage, you know what I'm saying, you can get a few more follow-ups after that. Of course, a lot of it is probably character dependent, but character like Snake, very big target, very easy to beat up on. However, in that same turn of breath, you can't get too comfortable beating Snake up close because then stuff like this happens. I will pull that grenade.
Oh man, that was what a call that was. And he picked Yoshi's here. It's got those slanted ledges that might give him the edge he needs to get those forward airs in. That may be intentional. Perhaps he did recognize that, oh wait, he's ducking under my moves. I can use the ledge to give me some advantage there.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. We'll see how the rest of this one is going to unfold. Okay, thinking twice right there on Nikita. Oh, I like that. Probably anticipating a more aggressive option back to the stage so they'd hit him with the C4, but no C4 needed. Up tilt's going to do it.
And that was a double read, I think, because Raven has been running up and shielding, so he anticipated it, and Raven faked him out, rolled behind, got the up tilt, and that's got him in the lead here, Rod.
That's right. A very strong lead, but we'll see how long he can hold on to it, man. Only 21% right now on Jerm, playing very evasive despite the stock deficit. I mean, this is just what you do as Villager. I mean, you don't change the game plan up just because the stocks aren't in your favor. You still got to be Villager, homie. Pitch that tent.
But Snake can pitch his own tent too, Rod. And when you're down, the person with the bigger tent is going to be the winner.
It's true.
You've got to work your way back. Villager's going to have to do something here. I wonder if he could even. I don't think pocketing grenades would even help.
No, I don't believe so. I mean, I think at this point, what I'm saying, you're really going to try to lean in. Yes, I was getting ready to say either a back throw right in the corner. Just again, got to mix it up. Obviously, not the best grab in the world there, just in terms of frame data, but also forward air and backer. So, I mean, if you can catch just a poor option, a poor approach, that slingshot, people sleep. It's pretty damn strong.
Yeah, and it reminded me there in that situation, and likely reminded Raven as well that, oh yeah, it's a straight wall on this level. That bowling ball, if you go under the stage, it is a problem. And now Raven, I think, is aware of that, saying, oh, I'm going to have to recover high now. And that's good. That's great counter picking by Jerm, because now he can pretty much always guarantee that Snake's going to recover high.
Oh my goodness, yes. And wow, Jerm just not being able to recover from that deficit there. Unfortunately, it's just become a little bit more large. This is actually a really tough spot right here. I mean, that C4 on the right side of the platform, I love how he just kept rinsing and just repeating the scenario. Say, you know what? It's just the threat of it being right there that's keeping you. I'm not even planning on really pulling the trigger here.
And a lot of ultimate is like that, though. You're going to come in and you swing at the air until they make a mistake, right? You don't always want to pressure someone's shield because it's so easy to react and punish out a shield.
Speaking of easy to react, I mean, that Nair, he's seen it coming a mile away. Unfortunately enough, not able to get the follow-up he's looking for here right now. But this is actually a pretty okay spot still. You know, Jerm, again, you got to figure how to.
Wow.
You gotta get him off stage, but unfortunately enough, it is him that is sent sky high. Great stuff right there from Ray.
Wow, he exploded the Lloyd rocket with the C4, and it carried the C4's hitbox over to Villager. That was very impressive work here. I believe you're going to get to see it here right in the replay. He'll drop the C4 on the left side of this platform.
That's right, yes. And then there's the up tilt, of course. Throws a grenade, not well aware of how much it is certainly cooked on his behalf. That's okay. And then, yes, C4 is going to do it. I actually drop C4 a lot, too, when I play. I play Little Snake. I'm saying a little bit. I'm not the best snake in the world, okay? But sometimes when people, you know what I'm saying, they're a little too aggressive up underneath me or around me, I say, you know what? Hold this C4, okay? Even if I don't blow it up, it's enough to keep you at bay. I need you to respect me, okay? I'm trying to land here.
Kaboom.
Kaboom, okay? See, Tant gets it, okay? And hopefully all you beautiful faces in the chat and on Twitter.com definitely get it as well, too. Big shout out to all you for hanging out with us. Again, this is still Super Smash Con 2021, the Fall Festival Edition. It's Tant, it's Rod. And we got one more match right here on our block here getting ready to come underway. We got Yo-Yo Guy going to show us a little bit of Wolf here versus Barking Frog. Now, we've seen Barking Frog actually play a really strong Danny Phantom over in Nick Brawl yesterday. Not exactly sure how all that played out for him. But they find themselves back over here in Ultimate.
Barking Frog, a former Xanadu winner.
Yes, former Xanadu with Steve. The Steve is so good.
Minecraft Steve played Rosalina in Smash 4. Barking Frog has been PR'd for a while, plays a lot of characters, played Inkling before Steve. So the Steve is what I expect, but Barking Frog does have an arsenal in the pocket. If he does need to switch it up, he will, and he's not afraid to do so.